Friday, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the iRacing East Series, brought to you by Hurricane Media here this evening at Darlington Motor Speedway. We get ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. We'll get qualifying underway, but first and foremost, we want to thank, as always, Hurricane Media, along with Midwest Motors Customs. Also, PlanBSales.com. Bottled Up podcast still on board with the iRacing Series Cup Series here tonight. And there you have it, as we're going to take a look at the points right quick going into tonight. We got a car around there during practice. This being the next to last race before the playoffs begin. You see right there, Kyle, Nick, Chris, Mike, Nate, and Bailey all locked in. 6 cars locked in. Everyone else fighting for that coveted 16th position there. And you see it back here, Harrison Chandler right now on the bubble with Timothy there, Connor. They're all fine as long as one of these back here, like Ryan, Patrick, one of these guys don't grab the win here tonight. But they can easily bump one out. If Harrison gets bumped, then that's going to put Brody on the I'm in trouble list here going into next week at Indianapolis. Well, folks, right quick, we're going to go ahead and take and do our national anthem. When we come back, we'll be qualifying here at Darlington Motor Speedway for tonight's racing action here on Extreme Sim TV. Getting ready here this evening. All right, back here this evening, qualifying underway here. We're starting to get times in for Harrison Chandler, top of the board. And that's going to be huge as he's right around near that chase bubble coming into the night. Harrison trying to lock himself into the playoffs. Patrick outside of the chase as well. Taking a look, we're going to pull this up in comparison. Cody to the top of the board. And if we look at the top of the board here, Harrison Chandler 16th. He jumps up pretty high. That's Patrick back there in 19th. Man, oh man, David as well outside of the chase. This is about to get interesting if one of these guys win here tonight, as we're taking a look at both things there simultaneously. Harrison, of course, to the top of the board right now. Holy cow, this can get crazy in a hurry, folks, as we've only got 2 races left until the playoffs. '61 there of David on track. Cody Smith in the 7 Hooters machine. Brody back here. Now he's got to be fighting for his life at this back there in points as well. And again, no fast repairs here at Darlington. That can be a problem. One incident could take you right out of this one. Only 90 laps here tonight. Not very long at all. Got to keep that in mind as well. Folks, I'll be right back with you here. Sorry about that, folks. The line up there, Cody Smith walking away with the pole as we're getting ready to go green flag racing here in just one moment. Here from Darlington. Taking a look at it, you got Chris Worley back there, Bailey third, Harrison Chandler, David fifth, Kyle back there in sixth, Zach seventh, Nick in eighth, ninth goes to Patrick, in 10th, Jeffrey, Greg 11th, and 12th, Anthony and Keith 13th. Brody Smith starts from 14th position on in 15th position. Adam 16th, 17th goes to Troy. Travis Rucker 18th. Darius back there in 19th. And Tracy Powers rounds out the field. Well, folks, we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in just one moment here from Darlington Motor Speedway. And we will get them going here just 1 second. And I tell you what, it should be a good one tonight. 90 laps. We look at the track facts for this evening. 90 laps or 118 miles, a relatively short distance here tonight. So not a lot of time, but you got to take care of your car still. And here we go, getting ready to go green flag in just one moment. And off a turn at number 4, green flag in the air, and we're rolling at Darlington. Nice and easy into turn 1, and already the 7 gets hooked. He's going to go all the way on the apron. He'll hang on to it. But man, that did not take long. What in the world, man? That went very quickly. 7 gets hooked, turns sideways. And man, that'll drop him through the field in a hurry. Cody Smith running into problems in the opening lap. And right now, he has dropped all the way back to 13th. And we look up here for near the lead. We got one car blinking in and out. Pretty nice and easy through the corner. Oh, nearly contact there for second. That's the 42 along with the 26 of Harrison. Nice and easy does it. The 43 machine, or the 42 of Kyle. Right there with him. Now, Kyle is locked into the chase by virtue of a win. Getting him into this one. Take a look here so far as they round out 4 laps here tonight. Nice and easy down the back straightaway once again. 87 laps come to go here in this short 90 lapper. Six out front. Leading the way right now. That 6 been strong all year long as well. Mr. Worley there in the 6. 6 out of 90 complete tonight. Patrick back here in the 8th position. In that number 86 Pepsi Mini. Jeffrey back there in the 24. And my favorite paint scheme here tonight, that's going to be the T-Rex machine. And oh man, Jeffrey, you got the old T-Rex machine all banged up. Really, dude? No, that's unfortunate there for Jeffrey. Already some damage on that 24. And right now, still we're battling up front here. That's Anthony in the 54 having a good run. That's a beautiful looking number 54 machine for Anthony. Gonna have Bailey right there with him. Patrick there as well. Jeffrey back here in a firestorm right now with a 12 underneath of him. Nine out of 90 complete. Greg back here also as well. Great run there for Greg. And right now, the 6 machine, Chris out front. Harrison Chandler right there also. Nick Kinsler, a good run there for Nick. Nick also in the chase. I'm going to attempt to see if my chase ticker's working, guys. Nope, it is not. Unfortunately. Neither is my wins. Alright, right now, out front is that number 6 machine. Kyle right there in second, Harrison third. Fourth is Nick Kinsler still. Right now, 12 complete. It works its way by the 28. Or the 26, excuse me. That number looks like the old school 28. But it's actually the 26, and yellow flag on the racetrack. Got Bailey in trouble in the 39. Bringing out the first yellow of the evening. We'll take a look at what happened here. Right there with the 54 coming off the corner. Oh, he just hooked him. Bailey in the 54 machine hard into the wall. Anthony, man. Oh, not the right he wanted. That's going to put that 54 Toyota to the garage. Let's see if we can grab a word with him right quick. You're in the booth. Man, oh man. Well, unfortunately, that's basically what happened here. And we'll see if he's in Discord.
Motor's blowing up.
Hey, Anthony, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, man. Not the way you wanted to start the night, buddy.
No, definitely not. Every time I try to run this series, something happens to me. I just got bad luck in it, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way, you know, and you just got in a situation there and didn't end up well, ended up hard in the wall. You think the car is pretty much done for the evening?
Yeah, I'm junk. The motor's blown up and it's destroyed. So I think the only reason I said to review that was because he got into me off of 2, which I had spun earlier. Caution didn't came out because I was in the bottom of the track. And I think I had aero damage. It might have had me slower. So he ran into me off of 2. And like I said, maybe that was just because he misjudged my speed. But then off of 4, he just never got off me and lifted me off the ground and turned me.
Yeah, it's highly unfortunate something like that would happen. Well, man, better luck next time. And before I let you go, you want to talk about a little bit about your real world stuff you got going on?
Yeah, for sure. Been very fortunate to compete in the truck series this year, so it's been pretty surreal, honestly, to compete at the national level. But I love taking advantage of iRacing now to help me get better and get practice, but have fun racing with all you guys in the series and the league and just regular official races. Just have a lot of fun doing that. I live stream it, so it's been really cool, fun to do that. Like I said, take advantage of my platform to have fun with others and stuff. And I've been fortunate to do it in real life too. So got 4 more races left this year. Headed to Las Vegas in 2 weeks, and then I've got Talladega, Phoenix, and Homestead. So I'm looking forward to closing out the year good.
Well, you know, you'll have some iRacing people cheering for you. Go get them at Las Vegas, man.
Absolutely, thank you.
Well, there you have it. I hope Anthony has a better luck there in the real world endeavors in the truck series than he did here tonight at Darlington. A very unfortunate incident there for that 54 machine. And yeah, we're going to go back and take one more look at the incident as it occurred. And we'll take one more look at it here in just a moment. He was not very happy, understandably so. And see here. Anthony just was not very happy about it. As we're taking a look here, he gets in the wall, the 39 on his back bumper. And he just, yeah. I'm not going to pass judgment, but definitely got in the back of him there. You see, he spun around here. Gets up to speed. And here comes Bailey. We'll see going into turns 1 and 2. Talking about the incident, the contact before the actual incident. Pushes him down the front straightaway. Stays on his bumper. Lifts there. And it's not looking so great. Yep, look. Oh, man. Well, there you have it. 54 pretty much out of this one. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. The 54 out of the event. Bailey looks like he may be also out as well. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Chris Worley brings them down to green. 17 out of 90 complete.
Green.
And green's in the air once again. We're rolling once again at Darlington. Side by side up front. Here comes the 6 moving up the racetrack. That's Chris moving up in front of the 42 McDonald's machine. Great run here down the back straightaway, or down the front straightaway. Chris already has led most of the laps already this evening. Oh man, nearly contact there for the race leads. The 42 all over the back of Chris's back bumper. That's Kyle. Kyle already in the chase. And Mr. Worley's just kind of let him go here. Nick Kinsler up to the back bumper. Bailey looks like he is officially out of this event. We're going to take a quick glance at the point standings coming in tonight, as they are kind of important here as the battle rages on the racetrack to where Bailey was coming in tonight. Setting in 6th entering tonight. Not going to be a good night for him. Jason Tapp also missing this evening. That can hinder him as well. Well, right now, down the front straightaway, right now the 42 machine taking over the race lead. Or taking over second. Chris Worley still leading the way. 21 and 90 already in the books here tonight. Harrison Chandler sets in 4th. Troy 5th. Patrick there in 6th. Nice and smooth. Everybody trying to do the best they can here. All right, back here at Darlington International Speedway. And right now, Chris Worley out in front. Oh, look at that number 6 machine step out as they head through 3 and 4. Look at the battle here as the 01 Nick Kensler to the bottom for second. Now, these cars really battling up front. Travis Rucker back here in the 83 7th. David 8th. Nick up to second here. He'll complete the pass. They're doing a great job. 28 of 90 complete. Chris Worley still leads the way. Nick right there in second. Third going to Kyle. Fourth, Harrison Chandler. We got Troy back here in fifth. They're doing a great job right now. Hanging in there. Right now, 30 laps complete. We've only had one incident, so it's been a pretty good race. We monitor the situation here with points being the big one coming into the night. See Nick right up there near the front of the pack. Right now, 31 out of 90 complete. And we'll go back and take a look at our standings here. Look at some of the guys that are right there. Travis there on the outside looking in points wise. Currently scored 25th, but if he could get a win here tonight, going to bump him up being locked in. Making 2 starts so far tonight. Patrick right there as well. Man, oh man, it could get really interesting right real quick if Patrick or some of these guys would win this race. Harrison Chandler as well in the mix here. So Harrison right there also scored 16th coming into tonight, the last playoff bubble. He would jump quite a ways up to the front. So a lot of playoff contending cars up near the front. And it would change drastically if one of those guys were to win. Mars here as well. Tracy Powers and the STP number 67 machine on track. Zishan back here running around that 11th position along with Craig. That battle for 11th here, that 10 and 12 machine went at it. 35 already complete of this one. Getting closer and closer to halfway complete here. Harrison Chandler in that 26, dropping some positions. He actually may be out or blinked out or something. He's grayed out. There he is. He's back. He's grayed out on my screen for a second. Meanwhile, Nick Kensler trying to run down Chris Worley. And we'll take a look. Chris Worley coming in 7th in points with a win, I believe. Nope, Chris has not had a win all year long. Could have swore Chris did, but he does not. But he could lock himself in here tonight. Harrison Chandler still running fourth. Travis Rucker, man, and that 83 machine, an impressive run up in the fifth in that number 83 machine. Last time by, he was just as quick as your race leader, really, by a couple of thousandths. Well, we're 38 of these 90 in. What do you say we do a little crank it up here? From Darlington Motor Speedway here tonight, as we got a battle for the race lead. Hold on that, crank it up. The 0-1 trying to get to the bottom of the 6 machine of Chris Worley. Nick trying to take away that win from that 6 machine. Say, no, sir, you're not getting a win tonight, good sir. We'll see how they work this out through 1 and 2 as they approach a lap of traffic. 24 laps on this stint. These tires are probably really, really worn at this point. Nick right up to the back bumper. He'll back off through 3 and 4. Race leader there, Mr. Chris, in the outside wall. He bounces it off the wall. He keeps it pretty straight, though, and they'll keep rolling here. 40 laps going to go on the board this time by. 40 laps on the board. $40 laps right now. And again, once we get to about lap 50 here, we'll have about 40 laps remaining. So this one flying by here so far tonight. And now that this race for the race lead is tapered off, we're going to go ahead and do it to crank it up here from Richmond. I mean, Darlington. Excuse me. I don't know why I was thinking Richmond. Rip to the broadcaster. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had to step out of the booth for just a moment. Yellow flag beckoning here at Darlington Inter. But we'll get ready to send them back racing here in just a moment. Grab a word with everybody here. Get ready to see. As the lights are off.
Green, green, green.
Rip. I'm glad I seen your comment, Jason. My mic was muted from the Crank It Up session. Rip. I hate that your mic that you missed there had a little audio problem. I don't know why it was muted. Been sitting here talking to myself, apparently. Alright, so we'll recap since I've been talking to myself for, I don't know, God only knows how many laps. Nick out front there. Kyle runs second. We got 17 to go. Keep in mind, Travis there as well. Sets in fourth. And he is trying to upset him here tonight. Travis right there trying to get up there, trying to lock himself in. Jason, I'm hoping everything's all right, buddy. And right now, look at Chris now closing down on Kyle. Kyle trying to hold him back. We know Chris has had a good car all night long. And look at this. Chris really trying to get the position on Kyle. Can't do it yet. Those two going at it hard right now. Kyle right up in front of him. Oh, look at Chris trying to make it work. Had to back out of it. 13 laps to go. Now, Chris had to lead early. He's got a good car. He can't get by Kyle in every lap that goes by. Nick just somehow inches away from him further and further. Travis back here runs him fourth. Harrison Chandler fifth. Right now, Harrison fifth. Right now, Travis fourth. Chris third. Kyle second. 11 laps to go this time by. And what a battle it's been here. A clean race so far. Harrison back here in the 26. Patrick there as well. $11 laps to go. 11 more here at Darlington. Well, right now, Nick Kinsler trying to hang on out front. Right now, 8 laps to go. Kyle trying to reel him in, but it's not really working. Meanwhile, you got Chris up there in the mix as well. But boy, oh boy, what a season it has been for Mr. Nick. As we look at his stats throughout the season, he has 1 win already. He also has count them, 5. Or 3 top 5s, 5 top 10s. Oh no, Chris. Chris into the outside wall. Nick on his way maybe to another win to make that number 2 on the season. Right now, Kyle sitting in second, Chris third, Harrison fourth, and Patrick in fifth. 5 laps to go here. And it looks like if nothing changes, Nick is going to walk away with the win here tonight. Here's Keith back at 8th. David back there in 7th as well. Nick still leading away. He's still pulling away. And then, 5-second gap. What else is there to say? He's just putting a whooping on him with 4 laps to go. Chris, who had a strong car earlier, has slipped back to 3rd. Harrison up to 4th. Patrick in 5th. Of course, our little spoiler there, Mr. Travis, he was up to 3rd. He's dropped back to 6th now. Doesn't look like he's going to bring that number 83 to victory lane here tonight. He has definitely had a strong showing in that 83 ride here this evening, heading for Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, out of the corner, here comes Nick. He'll get ready to take 2 to go. This time by through 3 and 4. Nick in that in that 01 Corvette Parts.com machine. Of course, Jeffrey back here in the T-Rex car back here in 13th. Timothy there in 11th as they run right now with 2 to go. Chris, that's 3rd. Looks like he's not going to really get this. Kyle here, they're getting ready to take the white flag. They'll have 1 more lap to go here tonight. As he exits turn 3 and 4, Nick comes out of turn number 4. He'll see the white flag wave this time by. 1 lap to go for that Corvette Parts.com 01 machine. Out of turn number 2. And as he heads for turn number 3, mark it down. Mr. Nick Kinsler, 2nd win of the season as he exits turn number 4. Checkered in the air, Nick Kinsler wins it tonight at Darlington. 2nd's going to go to Kyle as they start across the start-finish line. And a 3rd to Chris Worley. Well, there you have it, folks. There's your finish here at Darlington, and we'll go get your post-race interview in. See if we can grab a hold of Mr. Nick. Hey, Mr. Nick, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me? Hey, Mr. Nick, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me? Hey, Nick, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
10-4, I got you.
Alrighty, man. Well, a good, strong performance coming home with the win tonight for the 2nd win of the season for you. What does that do for your confidence headed towards your chase here in just a few?
Oh man, well, first off, I gotta thank, oh man, hold on. It actually boosts my confidence up a lot, knowing that there's, Homestead's going to be just like this, where track position is key. You're going to have to drive 1 and 2 all around Homestead. So to build my confidence here for the last race of the season and to go forward.
Alrighty, man. Well, that's awesome, man. Well, you put on a clinic out there tonight, man.
Yeah, my goal going into this race was to just take care of the car. Was definitely down in 3 and 4. And after the tires wore a lot, the car became harder to handle. So took care of it and came home.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations, man. And we'll see you next week in Indianapolis, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna thank the sponsor.
Alright, go ahead.
I would like to thank Hurricane Media. Wait. Alright, there we go. Hurricane Media, Extreme Sim TV, Plan B Sales, Bottled Up, Midwest Motor Customs, iRacing E-Series, Corvette Parts.net, JD Motorsports with Gary Keller, Imagineer Design and Production, Taz Racing Customs for your custom diecast needs, and Jason Papp for putting on a great league.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. Stay safe if you're on the East Coast, buddy, and be careful, man.
Same for you as well.
Alrighty, buddy. We'll see you in the next one.
10-4.
Alrighty, let's see here if we can get a P2 here in just a moment. Mr. Cal walking away with P2 here tonight. Let's grab him here. Hey, Mr. Kyle, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Well, you made 2 starts on the season. You won a race. You locked yourself in. Now you come back with a second place finish. Man, you're doing good.
Yeah, I won my first 2 races in this league, so it's been a lot of fun. But I had nothing for Nick tonight. I could get him on maybe the short run, but on the long run, I had nothing for him.
Well, what's your expectations headed for Indy next week? You know, if you could grab another win, it would help you even more before we get into the chase here in just 2 weeks.
Yeah, man, that's the goal. I did Indy a few times during the official races, and I did pretty well. I got a few wins, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on P2 here tonight, man. And we'll see you next week at Indy, man.
Awesome, thank you. I'll see you then.
Alrighty, man. Have fun. Alrighty, folks. And I think we're going to try to wrap up one more interview because I think starting to have some weather interfering with some action. See. Third is Chris Worley. Let's see if we can get him down as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. It's Matt down in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing, man?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good. Well, you had a strong car there early. Once you got back there you had trouble getting back through the pack once you got moved back a little bit.
Yeah, I was pretty fast, and I hit the wall a couple times, and it started beating my car up, and it just got slower and slower from there. I stopped, had to repair about a minute's worth of damage, went to 14th, and made my way back up to 3rd. And was trying to get Kyle there at the end, but there was no way of getting him without moving him or running into him. I didn't want to race him like that.
Alrighty, man. We put on a heck of a show in that number 6, as always.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I wish I could run this one back again. I think I'd have a different outcome. I'd like to thank my buddy Nick. He won the race. He did a great job tonight, and Zishan. Those guys did Zishan didn't have such a good night, but we'll get him next week. I'd also like to thank Midwest Motor Customs, Bottled Up, Plan B Sales, Extreme Sim TV, and the iRacing E-Series League. We have a lot of fun out here.
Alrighty, man. Well, once again, congratulations. And the
Hey.
one into Indy next week, I suspect that number 6 machine will be pretty strong.
Well, I hope so. Word on the street is Kyle's pretty fast there, so I think I'm gonna have to do some practicing this week to keep up with him. But yeah, I ain't gonna let him get that win. I might have to take him out next. I can't keep having this.
10-4, buddy. Well, the best of luck to you, man.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
You too.
Later, bud.
Later. Alrighty, guys, there you have it, and we're gonna take a look at our results again. Fun race here tonight, and we'll be back next week at Indianapolis. Take a look at our post-race results kickers. And you see Gaspar coming home 5th tonight as well. Good run home. Just overall a great race. And I tell you what, it was a lot of fun out here. As always. Actually go with this ticker. Mr. Kinsler out front, Smiley second. Worley third. Chandler fourth. Gaspar 5th. And 6th went to the 83 here tonight, even though his name's not showing up for whatever reason. Don't know why we're having that issue. That was Mr. Travis in that number 83 machine. 61 7th, Mr. David Keith 8th, 9th, Mr. Hickenbottom, Deshaun 10th, 11th goes to Tony. So good run there for Tony as well back there in 11th, if I could talk properly. 12th is Mr. 13th, Jeffrey Brody, 14th, Powers, 15th, 16th goes to and Greg, and back there in 18th. And this is where we get to the interesting part of the night. Some of these cars were pretty strong. Got caught up in the incidents. Of course, 18th, Adam, Cody Smith, 19th, Zach, 20th, Bailey, 21st. Anthony, of course, got took out early as well. And Wheel comes home 23rd. But that's going to do it here, folks. And again, this is maybe the last time that I'm live this week. Don't think anyone else is scheduled. Maybe one more, we'll see. But if I am not, everyone on the East Coast, please be careful. And be safe out there as a hurricane headed this way. Especially Florida guys, I'm thinking about it. Why not all you guys? Thoughts are with you guys this week. Stay safe. God bless. Till next time, we'll see you.